All right, welcome back to the 44-day challenge. Today is day 37. I'm Scott Duke. You're inside the Wellstand studio, and the book we're reviewing today is Sell Your Business Now Before It's Too Late. And we're going to talk about the too late part in a moment. This book is by Michael Williams. Michael is a CPA, been in the industry for many years, helped tons of businesses transition to new owners, and I highly recommend this book. I also, as in other videos, recommend go get yourself a Kindle Unlimited account. It's $10 a month. You can always have 10 books in it. It is the best way to get this knowledge on the cheap if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so what did we pull out of the book today? Biggest takeaway, and what Mike and Michael is really focusing on, is the baby boomers. Okay, so these are individuals who were born from 1940 to 1964. You may fit into this window if you're watching this video. If you extrapolate this forward 65 years when people are going to be retiring, that's between 2005 and 2029. Okay, and interestingly enough, if you take these two numbers, add them together, divide by 2017, sorry. So that is exactly where we're at today when we're filming these videos. It is the epicenter of this baby boomer movement, if you want to call it. And he calls it the tsunami of sellers. So there's 10,000 people in the United States that are retiring per day that are baby boomers. So the question is, how is this going to affect your business sale? Of course, there's going to be more businesses coming on the market. That means there's going to be, hopefully demand rises with it, but there probably won't. So you're going to have more supply than demand. We all know how those curves work from back in our economics classes in university. So be cautious of it. Now, my thoughts are, do not stress about this, because if you're the kind of individual that's sitting, watching these videos, educating yourself on how to make your business better, you are going to be head and shoulders above a lot of the other people that are bringing their businesses to market. So it's just like anything. It's going to be a bit more competitive, but if you can get yourself out ahead, you can make your business more saleable, you're going to be fine. Because a business that is generating good cash flow is always going to be attractive to a buyer. There's always going to be a buyer out there for it. So that, of course, is our goal. All right, so that's the big takeaway from the book. Just be cautious of it. You may be going to market. If you're going to market in this window, which you probably are if you're watching this video, there's going to be a lot of other people that are going to the market at the same time of you because they're retiring at that 65-year mark. Okay, this the first knowledge nugget that we took out of the book is this FUD. And this is the biggest thing to think about when you think about your buyers. And we're always trying to put ourselves in our buyer's shoes. So when your buyer is looking at purchasing your business, you need to think FUD. This is what's going to kill the deal. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. These are the things that you want to acknowledge in your buyer. You want to find out what their fears are, what their uncertainty is, and what their doubts are about your business, and they want to address those. So it's all about, when you get to that point when you're having conversation with a potential buyer, listening, asking the right questions. Now, this book, Sell Your Business Now, the way it's formatted is it's a constant list of questions through the entirety of the book. So it starts right from the page 1 with questions, and then it goes all the way through, just asking yourself questions, and it probably has 250 questions if you get all the way through it. And those are the questions that are likely going to be asked by your buyers, so you can't anticipate what they're going to ask. Anyhow, it's a great book, even if you're just skimming through it looking for questions. Okay, the next one is where to find buyers. And in this book, this was the most comprehensive list I found of any of the books on where you can go to list your business for sale to try and attract buyers. BizQuest.com, BizBuySell.com, BusinessMart.com, BusinessForSale.com, BizMall.com, BuyBusiness.com, Sale-Business.com. So there's actually a few in here that I didn't even know about. We use a lot of these. BizMall we've never used before, and Sale-Business.com we've never used before. So there's some that he had in his list that I didn't even know about. So really comprehensive list there. If you get your business onto even a handful of these and your business is set up to be saleable, then you'll definitely get some interest. Okay, and again, for these guys that are going to be listing on this is if your business is doing under $2.5 million a year in revenue. If you get above that, if you're getting that $3 million point, you're going to probably be looking for a strategic buyer. The author says the best way to do that is go to trade association sites to find strategical buyers, and then you can directly contact them. And then there's also, if you're even larger than that, you're kind of pushing that 5-10 million in revenue, you want to go to private-equity.findthebest.com, and that's going to list all the private equity groups that you can send your memorandum to. Okay, and then the next thing we learned was 3. I always have been talking about the whole way through this program, putting together an incredible team. It is so critical. Anyway, out of this book, we got 2 new team members that we can add to our group, and that is an exit planner and then a growth consultant. So you want to have somebody who's a business consultant that's taking you through this all the way along, who's making your business better as you go. And then you want to have an exit planner, because that exit planner right out of the gates is going to set that plan up for you to ensure that your exit is successful. So some of these can cross over. If you have a really good intermediary, you have a really good broker, they can maybe cover these. You got to have a really good accountant who's super experienced in transition. Even if you have a really good attorney who's really experienced in transition, they can probably cover some of these bases. But I like the idea of having a specialist for every single one of them. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, if these 2 are added to our team, and this is the first video you're watching, you're probably saying, Scott, who are the other team members? And so I listed them here, and I'm gonna kind of stand right up against the bookshelf so you can see it. But you're gonna have a transition attorney, and again, we've talked about this in other videos, so if this is repetitive, there's nothing wrong with that, because repetition leads to memory. So transition attorney, you want a tax specialist in your team. You want to, when you sell your business, biggest tax event of your life likely, so you want a specialist. You want a CPA, and you really want them. I mean, you've been working with a CPA your entire life, but if they are not knowledgeable about business transition, you want to have somebody who is, okay? Then you want to have a business evaluator. This is somebody who is certified. Actually, this book, again, Sell Your Business Now, it also talks about all of the accreditations that you're going to be looking for in these individuals, so you find the right people, okay? And he talks about references. You want to talk to other people who have sold their business, find out who they used before, talk to intermediaries, talk to your broker, get suggestions, because there's lots of people with these titles, but they aren't necessarily the people you want on your team. Anyhow, so you want a business evaluator. You want an appraiser. This is an appraiser for your land. If you own the land, it's an appraiser for your fixtures, your equipment, and just general business appraiser. Then you want a financial planner. Okay, this is somebody that's going to help you out. Your wealth planner. We've talked about this. Actually, yesterday, our whole video was from a wealth planner, so you can tune back to day 36. And then you want an intermediary or a business broker. Now, when we go through this list, it's quite comprehensive, and it does build a big team. And when you go through this, the guaranteed what you're thinking is, gonna cost me money, gonna cost me money, gonna cost me money, absolutely. Every single one of these people is going to cost you a bit of money. Now, if you're watching this video and you're kind of down here with this business and you're doing $5 to $10 million a year in sales, this isn't gonna throw you off. Because the reason why your business is that big is because guaranteed you've worked with professionals all the way along to build your company. Because it is impossible, absolutely impossible, for any one individual to have the knowledge that all of these people together collectively have. And that's what you're doing. All you're doing is renting this knowledge for the brief moment in time that you need it to sell your business. And I'm telling you, it is worth every penny that you put in to professionals to get your business sold. It, hands down, no question, best place to put your money during this process is into your team. I literally cannot stress this enough. I'm trying to be emotional and passionate about this because it's so important. The business owners that have rallied and put together a good team behind them, they sell because these people have the solutions. For instance, your business isn't doing enough revenue to be attractive. Okay, that's where your growth consultant comes in, and they're going to work with you to make your business more profitable. You're going to get hammered on taxes when you sell. Your tax specialist is going to save you there. You're going to make more money back on the taxes that you save from putting this person on your team than what you pay them, guaranteed. Same goes for your attorney. Same goes for your CPA. Same goes for your business evaluator. If you don't have a good evaluation, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're not going to be able to build trust in your buyer. Your company's not even going to sell. So all of these people are incredibly important, and I really like that we added 2 more to the list today from Michael's book. All right, that was day 37 of the 44-day challenge. Again, what we're doing is we're reading a book every day for 44 days off of Amazon and getting all the information on how to sell your business successfully out to you guys through these videos. Where can we put to best use? Any questions, put them in the bottom and follow us along on all the social channels. We will see you again tomorrow on day 38 as we push towards day 44. All right, guys, see you tomorrow.